What's going on, beautiful people? My name is Jose. We're here to raise our vibes high, live our life in an upward spiral. Today, we're going to be talking about prayer. But before you turn this off, just know you don't have to be religious. Now, have you ever found yourself in a tough situation in the trenches where you basically hit rock bottom? And all of a sudden, when you hit rock bottom, things start going your way or things start getting better. Now, why is this? Sometimes in our life, when we go through a bad situation and we find ourselves in the trenches and basically we have hit and rock bottom, is that we tend to give up. And we give up because there's nowhere else to go. There's nothing else for us, or at least we feel that there's nothing else for us to do. But along with giving up comes surrendering, and that's what I want to focus on. When we surrender, we're allowing life to happen. We're in the flow of things. We're no longer concerned about our emotions, or we're not as attached to an outcome. We're basically in the flow of things and we allow things just to be. And this is where I want to tie it in with prayer, because prayer allows us to surrender, to just set an intention and then go about our day, go about our life, live our life in the flow. So we don't always have to wait to hit rock bottom. Surrendering is always allowed, it's always available, it's always there for us. We can use it as a tool. We don't have to see it as giving up. There's a difference, because when you give up, you basically have no intention. You're just giving up, right? You're just laying there. You're like, well, whatever happens to me happens. But the difference is when you are surrendering, you actually can set an intention. And this is where prayer comes into play, because prayer allows you to set an intention and then you surrender to what's going to happen. The power of prayer basically allows us to hand over our concern, and in return, we get peace. Now, once again, you don't have to be religious. For example, I don't label myself religious. I don't follow a specific religion. But prayer basically means setting an intention. Now, you can pray to God, you can pray to the universe, you can pray to whoever you want. But just remember, the key thing is setting an intention. The power of prayer allows us to give over our worries, our concerns, whatever is going on in our mind that is just playing over and over and over again, so that we're able to have more peace in return. It just means letting go, so that you're not stuck in your head thinking about and looping over thoughts that are worrying you, that are keeping you down, that are keeping you stuck. Once you pray, you set your intention and you're allowed to go about your day. You're not attached to a certain outcome. You're not thinking about it over and over again, because sometimes we think that when we think about things more and more, that they're gonna happen sooner, or that we're putting more energy, more intention into it. But really, sometimes we're just wasting our battery. Our battery's just running low. So what we can do instead is set an intention, put it out there, right? Let it go, and then go about your day with more energy to do what you want to do. With the power of prayer, we trust that everything will be resolved in divine order and in perfect completion. Whatever needs to happen will happen. Now, remember, it's okay to ask for whatever it is that you want. Sometimes what we pray for doesn't happen. However, it's also good to know that whatever is happening for a reason, and it's gonna serve us best. It's for the highest good. Because when we're open to receiving whatever comes our way, we're also open to being guided and to seeing things in a different way, and for new opportunities to come into our life. Because if we're just stuck on one outcome, we're not going to be able to see solutions and other opportunities that are there, because we're so attached to one outcome. So remember, regardless of what's going to happen, just be open that everything is happening for a reason. Everything is in divine order. So with the power of prayer, you're able to accept the current situation and not be anxious for what's yet to come. You're able to get some peace of mind, and what's more valuable than peace of mind, right? In times of uncertainty, It allows you an opportunity for spiritual growth, an opportunity to find peace, and to trust the process. If you're being challenged right now, feel free. Test out the power of prayer, set an intention, and know that whatever is going to happen is going to be for the best. It's going to be for the higher good. Allow the universe to handle it in the best way and know that you're going to be taken care of. So this way you're going to be able to have more peace in your heart, in your mind. You're going to be more in the flow of things. You're going to be less resistant to whatever is happening in your life. You're going to have more energy and more focus to deal with everyday life, because at the end of the day, no matter what is happening to you, life continues. Life doesn't stop for anyone. The show must go on. Also, sometimes we think that the more we pray or the more time we spend on praying, that the higher the chances are that our intentions and whatever we're praying for is going to happen. But remember, everything is in divine order. So if things take a while to happen, let it be. Think of it as a knot. Sometimes when we have a knot, we're trying to untie it, right? And we go about it very quickly. The knot gets tighter and tighter. You got to go about it slow. You got to see which string to pull, right? You got to be meticulous about it. So same thing. Sometimes prayers take a while to be answered, or things in general take a while to develop. Give it time. Trust the process. So if you're going through a rough situation right now, I invite you to test out the power of prayer, set an intention, and then go about your day. Let it go, because then you're gonna have more peace of mind. Remember, life goes on. I'm sure there's way more other decisions that you have to make in your life. Sometimes we have little ones that depend on us. Our parents might depend on us, right? Whatever is happening in our life is still going on. So grant yourself that energy, that peace to go about your day. Set the intention, leave it there, and trust that everything is going to happen for the higher good. As always, much love and peace. Till next time.